Okay, good day to all of you. And again, this time I will present to you Mathematics 10, Quarter 4, Module 1, Lesson 3. So we are now in Lesson 3 of Module 1, Quarter 4 of our subject, Mathematics 10. We have title, Deciles and Percentiles. Objective. Recall the concept of deciles and percentiles. So this time, what do you mean by deciles? The deciles are the 9 score point which divide a distribution into 10 equal parts. They are deciles and are denoted as d sub 1, d sub 2, d sub 3, d sub 4, d sub 9. They are computed in the same way that the quartiles are calculated. Example, find the third decile or d sub 3 of the following test scores of a random sample of 10 students. So we have 35, 42, 40, 28, 15, 23, 33, 20, 18, and 28. So you are going to find the decile or the third decile or d sub 3 of these test scores of a sample of 10 students. We have now the solution. We are going to find the position of d sub 3, which is equal to 3 over 10 times quantity n plus 1 as the formula. So in this time, we are going to find the position of d sub 3 equals 3 over 10 times n is 10 plus 1. So this will be equal to 3 over 10 times 11. This will be equal to 33 over 10. And this is 3.3. And after rounding up, it is in the third position. So we are going to arrange the scores in ascending order. We have starting from 15, 18, 20, 23, 28, 28, 33, 35, 40, and 42. We are going to assign the position of 15 is 1, 18 is 2, 20 is 3, 23 is 4, we have 28 is 5, until we have 42 is 10. Since the computed position of lower decile after rounding up is 3.3, so the computed value is 3, and that the third position of the given test scores is equal to 20. Therefore, the decile 3 or lower quartile is equal to 20, which is the third position. Let's go to percentile. Example, percentile. We are going to find the 30th percentile of the given test score. So that will be equal to 30 over 100 times n plus 1. That will be our formula in finding the position of the 30th percentile. We are going to substitute now the value of n. So therefore, the 30th percentile is equal. In finding the position of 30th percentile, that will be equal to 30 over 100 times n plus 1 close quantity. And we have 30 over 100 is just the same as 3 over 10. Diba? When you cancel 0 and 0, so the remaining numbers in the numerator is 3 and the denominator is equal to 10. So the position of the 30th percentile now is equal to 3 over 10 times quantity 10 plus 1, which is n is equal to 10. So we have now 3 over 10 times 11 is equal to 33 over 10, and that would be 3.3. So we have now the percentile, 30th percentile is in the third position. Okay, the third percentile is equal to the third position. It's not d sub 3, but that is p sub 3, or the 30th percentile is in the third position. So this time, again, we are going to arrange the scores. We have 15, 18, 20, 23 to 42. And we are going to assign its position. So we have 15 is equal to first position, 18 is second, and until we have 42 is the 10th position. Since the computed position of the lower percentile after rounding up is 3.3, so we have equal to 3. So the 30th percentile is equal to the third position, which is equal to 20. So the answer is the 30th percentile is equal to 20. Let's go to what's more. We have problem number 1. Mrs. Marasigan is a veterinarian. One morning, she asked her secretary to record the service time for 15 customers. The following are service time in minutes. We have 20, 35, 55, 28, 46, 32, 25, 56, 55, 28, 37, 60, 47, 52, and 17. Find the value of the second decile, which is also, you are going to find the value of the second decile, 6th decile, and the 8th decile. Okay, answer. We have solution, finding the decile 2 or the second decile. So we have now the position of the second decile is equal to 2 over 10 because that is equally divided into 10 equal parts. So we have 2 over 10 times quantity n plus 1. And we are going now to substitute the value of n, which is equal to 15. So we have now 2 over 10 times quantity 15 plus 1 is equal to 2 over 10 times 16 is equal to 32 divided by 10. That is equal to 3.2 after rounding up. So it is equal to 3 or the third position. This time we are going to arrange the scores in ascending order. So the first score now is 17, then 20, 25, 28, 28, 32, 35, 37, 46, 47, 52, 55, 55, 56, and 60. And we're going to assign now its positions. We have 17 is 1, 20 is 2, 25 is 3, and so on to 60, the position is 15. Since the computed position of lower percentile after rounding up is, we have 3.3 is equal to 3. So the second quartile now is in the third position. What is that number which is in the third position is equal to 25. So we have the second decile or d sub 2 is equal to 25, which is the third position. Let's go to finding the decile 6 or the 6th decile. We have now the position of the 6th decile or decile 6 is equal to 6 over 10 times n plus 1. And we are going to substitute now the value of n, which is equal to 15 plus 1. So we have now decile 6 is equal to 6 over 10 times 16. Then we have now 6 times 16 is equal to 96 over 10. So we have now decile 6 is equal to 9.6. Therefore, decile 6 is equal to the 10th position. And we have now again arranged the 6 scores in ascending order. So you have now 17, 20, 25 to 60. And its position is equal to 1, 2, 3 until 15. So since the computed position of lower percentile after rounding up is, we have 9.6 and that will be equal to 10. Therefore, we have decile 6 or 6th decile is equal to 47 is the 10th position. So we have the 10th position there is equal to 47. Let's go to finding the decile 8 or the 8th decile. We have now again the position of decile 8 is equal to 8 over 10 times quantity n plus 1. And we have now decile 8 is equal to 8 over 10. N is 15 plus 1. So we have now 8 over 10 times 16 is equal to 128 over 10, and that would be equal to 12.8. And after rounding up, that would be 13, which is in the third position. And again, arrange the scores in ascending order. We have 17, 20, 25 to 60, and its position we have 17, 1, 20 is 2, and until we have 16 to 15. Since the computed position of lower percentile after rounding up, or the upper quartile after rounding up, is we have 9.6 is equal to, we have 10. So the 12th position, that would be equal to 55. Problem number 2. The scores of Miss World candidates from 7 judges were recorded as follows. We have 8.45, 9.20, 8.56, 9.13, 8.67, 8.85, and we have 9.17. Letter A. Find the 68th percentile or the 60th percentile of the judges' scores. Letter B. What is the 35th percentile of the judges' scores? Let's have first letter A. Finding the 68th percentile. We have now position of 68th percentile is equal to 60 over 100 times n plus 1. So we are going to substitute now the value of n, which is equal to 7. So this will be percentile of 60th percentile is equal to 60 over 100. So that is over 100 times 7 plus 1. So that would be 60 over 100 times, we have 7 plus 1 is equal to 8. So we have 480 over 100. We have now decile 8 is equal to 4.8. And we have now percentile of 60th percentile is equal to 5th position. And now they are going to arrange the scores of the Miss World or the Miss Universe. We have 8.45, 8.56, 8.67, 8.85, 9.13, 9.17, and we have 9.20. So we have the position. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Since the computed position of lower percentile after we have rounding up is we have 9.6, so we have equal to 10. So we have the 5th position now is equal to, we have 9.13. We have now the 60th percentile again is equal to 9.13 because the 5th position is equal to 9.13. And we have finding the 35th percentile. We have now position of 35th percentile is equal to 35 over 100 times quantity n plus 1. And this time we're going to find that 35th percentile is equal to 35 over 100 times quantity 7 plus 1. And this will be 35 over 100 times 8 is equal to 280 divided by 100. And that would be 2.8. So we have now the position of this decile 8. And therefore, the third position when after rounding up, which is 2.8 is equal to 3. So that is third position. And the third position now will be, first we're going to arrange the scores in ascending order. And we have 8.45, 1, 8.56, 2, 8.67, 3, 8.85, 4. Then we have 9.13 is 5, 9.17 is 6, and 9.20 is 7. Since the computed position of lower percentile after rounding up, we have 2.8 that would be equal to 3 is in the third position. So we have now, what is the third position? The third position is equal to 8.67. So that our 35th percentile now is equal to 8.67, which is the third position. Other questions? Okay, it's the end of my presentation. And again, this is Castor Vero Ayuban, your teacher in Mathematics 10. Just hope you will subscribe my YouTube channel, and please don't forget to click the notification bell for some updates of my videos. Thanks for watching.